Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel where skincare is all about progression over perfection because perfection doesn't exist. So I'm in London today because I'm attending the relaunch of the Space NK store in Covent Garden. So I thought I'd film a get ready with me kind of thing. This isn't sponsored by Space NK, although I am being sponsored to be at the event later. But I will be using all Space NK products. Again, not sponsored by Space NK, but whenever I go to an event somewhere, I feel like I have to use either the brand's products beforehand, like at a Naturium launch, I used all Naturium, Crave, I use Crave. I don't know what it is. I feel like I want to be on theme like the whole time, but I'm going to be using some of my products. They're some of my favorite products anyway, but all available at Space NK. So I'm going to cleanse. I've just had a shower. I like to cleanse out the shower sometimes just because I feel like I could better see what I'm doing. I spend a lot more time cleansing rather than just doing a quick cleanse in the shower, so I'm able to get everywhere. I'm going to be using the Skin Rocks The Cream Cleanser. When I travel, especially to London where the water is really hard and my skin really suffers because of it, I like to bring the most gentle cleanser I have. And that's usually in the form of like oil cleansers or balmy cleansers or cream cleansers. So I'm going to wet my face. So what I do... So what I do like about this one, as I said, it's nice and creamy, it's very non-stripping, it's like cleansing with a moisturiser almost, but this has 8 amino acids in that's gonna help with barrier function. Look, it's just like a cream. So creamy. Jojoba seed oil, which is rich in fatty acids, and then squalene as well. So you get this really nice dose of moisturization. I got the fragrance version for like the first time in a very long time. Actually, I've never tried any of the Skin Rocks fragranced versions. It's very subtle, but very, very nice. So as I said, because the water's hard, I like to take my time massaging this, adding some of that much needed moisture back into my skin. Do you think marble on the walls is too much? I don't know, I feel like it's a little bit excessive. Just think for my own bathroom, I don't know. When I'm using this as a first cleanse, if I had makeup or sunscreen on, I'd give it like a little bit of emulsify. It doesn't really emulsify, it just kind of like rinses away. But because I'm just using it as my only cleanse, I am now just gonna rinse it away. So I've mentioned this on and off, but I do use a washcloth now, or a flannel, just to remove cleanser from areas where I feel like I can miss. So especially in the hairline, down by the beard, underneath, around the ears. This is because if there's any cleanser left there, you can break out. Usually due to the sulfates. I think we're all right with this one, but it's just a habit now that I always do, and take the cleanser out my eyebrows as well. So it can dry down your skin, it can make you break out, all that stuff we don't want. So the rest of my routine is gonna be a mixture of me trying to replenish the moisture in my skin, but also set my skin up for just how I kind of want it to look. For the event later today, I often go for a moisturized dewy look, and then like a skin tint over the top. So the products today are more about giving myself that look rather than what the product's doing for my skin, if that makes sense. So to add a good dose of hydration and some moisture back to my skin, I'm going to use Laneige Cream Skin. This is their upgraded version, I guess you can call it the Serapeptide version, which I love. I wish I had the spray nozzle though, because this is kind of annoying. As the name suggests, it's got ceramides in to help replenish the skin barrier, and peptides too, which give us this really nice hydrated, plumped out kind of appearance. We have green tea, which is a nice antioxidant. It's quite soothing as well and healing. And of course, it's the cream skin, so it's like slightly thicker. It looks like a really watery toner, but it's actually got this thickness to it. This almost like a very watered down moisturizer. So I like to keep the rest of the routine quite light in comparison. What I do like about the cream skin in particular is for winter is a really nice extra dose of all that hydration and moisture that your skin can lack. Whereas in summer, I could happily apply this after my serum stages and kind of use it as that super lightweight liquidy moisturizer stage before my layers of sunscreen that I have to reapply throughout the day. So my skin doesn't feel bogged down with like this oily, greasy kind of moisturizing product. Next up, an old classic. This is Innisfree's Green Tea Seed Hyaluronic Acid Serum. This is the old packaging now, but this is how much like I keep backups. It's still in date, but I do keep backups of this product. If you've been following me since I started YouTube, you know Innisfree was probably one of the first Korean skincare brands after Nature Republic that I really got into, mainly because they were heavily endorsed by a lot of K-pop idols. They seem to have lost a bit of popularity nowadays. I heard somewhere, I can't remember where it was, that you don't see a lot of Innisfree stores in South Korea anymore. I don't know if that's true. I personally didn't when I was there at all. Actually, I saw more in Japan, if anything, actually. And they have launched in the UK a while back. I get a lot of like PR people being like, introducing Innisfree. It's like, I've been using Innisfree for 7 years. Everyone knows Innisfree. I don't know if it's a more updated version of their green tea seed serum. So obviously we have green tea, again, an antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, but they've also put hyaluronic acid serum. But I feel like this already had hyaluronic acid in. I don't think they added that in, but this is a good example of like serapeptide. You know, they changed the names of the products to keep up with current trends. Ceramides, peptides, hyaluronic acid, which was, you know, popular and everything beforehand, but I think they just adjusted the name to make it like a bit more sellable kind of thing, you know? See, my skin's a little bit dewy, so I'm just gonna let all that settle in, but I'm gonna take my 1-1 Skin Thilofax. We were gifted this from Space NK last year, and this has a load of sheet masks and their eye masks as well, and I just need some eye masks for the moment. Okay, so I'm gonna use the 111 Skin Rose Gold Brightening Facial Treatment Mask. Honestly, just looks like a nice moisturizing sheet mask. Oh, there's a lot of serum on this. That's what we like to see. Not stingy. So I'm gonna take off the eye bits and pop that underneath. So slippery. I'm just gonna pop these little bits where sheet masks don't really reach my skin. There. Oh my god, I'm struggling. This must be horrible to watch. Now, the thing with these like gel cellulose masks is I have to lay down, otherwise they just fall everywhere. Oh, that is very nice and cooling. Again, just a one-off mask to make my skin look a little bit brighter, to add more moisture to it, etc, etc. I'm gonna leave this on for about 15 minutes and then I'll be back. Okay, let's take that off. Very nice. A little bit heavy, but very nice. I'm just gonna massage that serum into the areas where my skin can look dry, especially when I'm putting a skin tint over the top, down to the neck. Okay, so next is a moisturizer. This is gonna be Kate Somerville's Goat Milk Moisturizer. I've been loving goat milk. I've been using like the Beekman range as well, just because I find it so soothing for my skin and calming. So nourishing, but like as you can see, is lightweight, creamy, milky. But the Kate Somerville ones in particular, my skin absolutely loves. Oh, that's a lie. And the Bloom Cream from Beekman. I just know this is a safe bet for me when it comes to a moisturizer that my skin can tolerate in all different conditions, no matter what it's going through. Again, amino acids, fatty acids. I went to the Kate Somerville clinic, I think it's called, in LA, and actually got to meet Kate Somerville and have a chat with her, like ask her a few questions. I was dead. I was absolutely dead. We just got off the plane. What's LA? 12, 13 hour trip? We went to the hotel, then went straight to Kate Somerville, and I had been up for like just over 24 hours by that time. The place was so relaxing. Kate herself is so lovely, like so nice, but it was not the environment to be in when you've been up for 24 hours and you're tired as hell. And then I had the most amazing facial and massage. It was so nice. If you follow me and my brother on our twin channel, there's loads of LA vlogs on there that you can watch. But yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing. So I'm gonna let that settle. I'm gonna do my hair and then I'll come back and do some light makeup. My hair doesn't look like that in real life. What's going on? I think the camera is like warping or something. Anyway, hair done. I'm gonna do a little bit of makeup just to cover up a little bit of the redness, but I still like a little bit of like natural tone to shine through. This isn't from Space NK, but this is the Fix On Primer Hydro from Espoir, I believe it is. This is like a watery serum that just does a really good job at hydrating the skin even more so you get that a more natural dewy finish actually, rather than like a glass finish, whilst helping the skin tint fit nicely on any kind of enlarged pores, areas of dry or dehydrated skin. Then I just like to very gently pat that on like a serum, really get in the more porous area of my face. Okay, and then I'm gonna use the ELDRIDGE Seamless Skin Enhancing Tint. This is one of the nicest, easiest makeup products I've ever used. I'm not well versed in makeup. I don't know why it wouldn't be easy to use, but you know, something that just sits on my skin, I think, so easily without me having to do a lot of work is perfect. So I got like this flat brush that I've been using because I feel like it just does a really nice, even layer of product on my skin. So I kind of put it on that and then I just kind of like very lightly paint it on where I want it to go. That's maybe a bit too much, so you can scrape some off. Put some there. Try and scrape a little bit more off. Just move it up there for now. And then with a beauty blender, this is clean, it's just stained. Very lightly pat that in. And as you can see, you can still see a little bit of redness from my rosacea and some natural like skin tone. But it is buildable, so in a minute I will go back and kind of like add a little bit more if I feel like I want any. But I kind of like to let oxidize a little bit as well. And then, I don't know if it's a thing, but it looks like there's more coverage once it oxidizes. Getting my hairline. Yeah, so I'm gonna top up a little bit more. You can just use your fingers. Yes, very nice. A little bit, actually, I have a bit red there. And then on my nose. Then I got a nice natural looking tint to the skin. There we go, and that's kind of it. I'm just gonna shape my eyebrows up a little bit. People ask what I put in my eyebrows. I don't. I kind of just brush them up. I laminate them, and then just brush them with one of these things. Then that is it. That is my skincare routine for an event with Space NK. All products will be linked in the description box down below. If you want to see footage from the event, content from the event, follow me on Instagram and TikTok and you'll see stuff over there. And the Space NK Instagram and TikTok I'm shooting for today. So check out all those links, apps and everything down below and I'll see you next time.